Hello and welcome to Gamebreaker. Gamebreaker is a series on YouTube and Tumblr where I tell you what I think of a specific video game. Now remember, I will never say you have to buy a video game or anything of the sort. I will only ever recommend a game I post about. This game is Alien Isolation on Xbox One. More specifically, the subject of today's Gamebreaker review is Alien Isolation. See what I did there? This is, again, a side story set in the universe of Alien between the events of Alien and Aliens, playing the daughter of badass Ellen Ripley in an attempt to untarnish Sega's Alien license, or save it, depending on your view of vocabulary. And Alien Isolation lives off of nostalgia. I mean, just look at some of the in-game photos or preview events, and you'll see that this is basically yanked off the set of Alien. While that is amazing, I have to ask the age-old question of, is following the source material hindering the potential of this other thing? I'd be inclined to actually answer yes, because I feel the game relies so much on everyone's love of the original Alien that it feels it needs Ripley's daughter in a game centered around finding her mother to sell copies. While that isn't horrendously bad, I feel the game isn't about plot. It's merely a game of hide and seek with the titular alien, working Joes, and other people actively try to help or harm you, depending on the situation. The alien is smart, like stupid smart, which, yes, I realize is double negative. This is another game, like Shadow of Mordor, that has a unique system as the alien learns the way you play the game and attacks you on that basis instead of the other way around, which is mind-boggling amazing to see in action. However, the alien does have its issues. It still feels a bit like AI because you can trick it fairly easily and it only appears in certain areas, which kind of pulls me out of the immersion you usually find in a first-person horror survival game and what it can bring to the table, but it's really a minor complaint in the sea of greatness. The art direction in the game, which was previously mentioned, is impeccable and also sells the fact that this very much feels like a direct adaptation of the original film, from the CRT TVs to the way menus look and feel, as well as the 20th Century Fox logo displayed as it would regularly be displayed on a VHS tape. Man, that takes me back. The game is a pure nostalgia trip, and the game is moderately better for it. While the art design is to be commended, I feel I should spend some time on sound design as well as the soundtrack, which I realize are kind of the same game, same thing, but depending on your situation, you might be inclined to disagree. But anywho, I love the composition and sound design of this game, which is very important in a horror game, let alone a game that prides itself in the horror survival roots of the world of Alien. I would buy the OST should it ever release and listen to it every day, just because it is that good. Also, the voice acting in this game is impeccable, which the game kind of needs in order to be a Sato film. Look it up. Last but not least, how is the gameplay? Well, in short, it's okay. You basically just go around the space station Sevastopol and get scared by the various enemies in the game, as well as crafting gadgets, talking to people, accessing a rewire station, hiding under a bed, using the security access tuner to get into a specific area, and using the tools you acquire in the most comical way possible. In long form, the moment to the moment of the game is going into a new area, checking your map, checking your motion tracker, and figuring out what your strategy is going to be to get to the next objective. Oh, and if you don't save, get ready to get sent back to that previous area you just finished and lose about 45 minutes to an hour of progress several times over. This is a big problem throughout the game, especially through the latter half of the game, due to the fact that you don't want to play the game anymore after being killed by the alien over and over again. Which begs the question, does the game go too far in its quest to be as retro as possible? I would answer that an autosave system in a 20-hour game. Yes, it is that long. would not go amiss due to the previously mentioned fact of playing a section over and over again. At the end of the day, I feel this is a game you don't have to play before the big games of 2015 like Batman Arkham Knight, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and so on and so forth, but it does enough to merit a buy for me. Tell me what do you think down in the comments below. Would you buy this game? Let me know. And if you are playing this game, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you want to see more game reviews, movie reviews, and vlogs, subscribe or follow me on Google Plus or whatever the kids do nowadays. And I'll see you next time on Gamebreaker. Bye now.